talking to me. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm vlog here. Mojo's just heading out here getting some sun, and I am patiently waiting on a semi truck to arrive. We ordered a new hog feeder, and I'm eager to get this thing set up so I can start feeding these feeder hogs, so I don't got to go out there every day and fill it up. I'm going to fill it up. It's supposed to hold about 800 pounds, and that way we can get it filled up with the feed we want, and just go out and check on them here and there, make sure they got fresh water and everything's good to go. So we'll talk more about that once I get it set up. Today we got another adventure we're going to go on. We are going over to the Sawyer family farm. We're going over there to buy some meat chickens from them, some Cornish cross chickens, I believe they are, some meat birds. They ordered like 50 of them. They went in on a partnership deal, and I think whoever they went in with kind of backed out on them, so they're stuck with 26 extra birds, and they don't really have the room for them, and we're not really set up for it yet, but we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna try to get to Lowe's or sometime this evening, and I'm gonna start building a chicken tractor as soon as possible, and we're gonna walk over here to the hog pen here in just a minute, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got done so far. There's Helga and Margaret. They heard me open the gate. I don't have no feed for you right now, girls. It ain't feeding time. So you gotta come check out everything. So these two pigs here are getting a little fatter just about every day. Their bellies are starting to drop. That's a good sign for piggies. All right, huh? Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't know if you guys can see her belly or not. Come here. Like your ear scratched. Huh? Like your ear scratched. Yeah. She's talking to me. Here comes old Jabba. Jabba the Hutt. I ain't got your food either yet, bud. He's a little more friendlier, aren't you? He's always wanting food. These are our feeder pigs, these four over here, and that's what I've been working on about every evening, is their new pig shelter. You guys seen the video from when we got these boys cut? They're doing good still. No more bleeding, nothing weird going on, still healthy, still eating good. That's a good sign. Let's go check out this pig shelter I got built. Alright guys, here it is. So I got the 3 walls up on it. I got the sheet metal on, and the idea behind this whole shed was to give them shelter and to be able to keep the feeder somewhere maybe central, right here in the middle maybe of this whole thing, and that way it kind of stays out of the weather. It does have a lid on it, but the feed trough part of it, I'll have to show you guys. It's hard to explain, but it's open, and it actually has a wheel that turns, and they activate it. It's an automatic feeder, but the way it works is they activate it by kind of rooting around inside that pan, and once they get about 40 to 50 pounds, they're strong enough to push this wheel around, and what it does is it keeps fresh food falling down all the time. So I'm eager to get it set up and see how well it works. The truck should be here any minute, and then we're going to head over to Sawyer Ridge Farm and pick up those meat chickens they got for us. We have actually been wanting to get some meat chickens here pretty quick. We started looking, and they're sold out. Every hatchery I can find are sold out for months because of everything that's going on. Everybody's wanting to raise their own meat and such. So it actually worked out for us that the Sawyer Ridge hit us up and asked us if we wanted to buy some of them. And we're kind of helping them out because they don't have room for the amount that they got. So, but back to this. You can see it's 7 foot tall. So I have room to walk in, and I can pretty much walk all the way back here. Almost. This right here is 6 foot. So 6 foot tall at the back, 7 foot at the front. And I got to figure out guttering. I tried to buy guttering in the colors that would match the metal that I'm using, and the place said that it's so expensive they don't even sell it. So I got to come up and be creative with that. I might just have to piece together a guttering system from Lowe's or something. I don't know much about the guttering. Guys, these pigs, I'm telling you, I know I say it over and over, these things are just so awesome to watch. We like raising them here. You can see this is about a 3-acre pen that we have these 4 feeder pigs in. And you can see all the grass they got. The grass is still growing, but look at this. Just think about how much money we save on feed by these things going through here and grazing around on grass, eating acorns and hickory nuts and grub worms and bugs. They get all kinds of extra protein from all this stuff. And then the grass, you know, which is free, they eat all the grass and weeds in here. So, totally awesome. So, I got some straps loaded up on the Kubota backhoe. I'm going to use it to go get the feeder whenever the semi-truck arrives. He won't be able to come up our driveway, so I'll have to drive down a little ways and meet him. Whenever the delivery company called yesterday, he said, hey, we're going to come out tomorrow. We'll give you 30 minutes heads up. Do you have a way to unload this? I said, well, I got a 60-horse Kubota tractor. Hopefully that'll do. And they said, okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the regular bucket, try to get up to the truck and try to scoot it in there. I'm sure it's on a pallet, and then I'll just put a ratchet strap on it or something like that. It's supposedly only supposed to weigh like 200 pounds, so it shouldn't be a problem. So I'll try to put a GoPro up on the tractor here in a minute as soon as I get here, and then we'll try to film that. And then as soon as I get done with that, here in a little bit, I'll hit up the Sawyer Ridge Farm and see if they're ready for us to come over there and pick up those meat chickens. Jabba. Alright guys, so the truck driver called, and I've been calling all day, and they're running super late, so they finally called me, and I'm gonna meet them in town because I've got to get over to Sawyer Ridge Farms and get these Cornish cross chicks before it gets dark. And I told him, I was like, well, I really don't have time now. He's like, well, can you meet me in town? I said, yeah. And he thinks we can just scoot the pallet off into the back of my truck off of his big rig. I don't know, we're gonna see. So I brought my big truck, and I'll try to set the GoPro up, and we'll see how this goes. I don't even know how big this thing is actually, so I don't know. We'll see if it works. Yeah, just a bigger box. We should be able to slide it right in here. Yeah, you guys stay busy, don't you? Yeah, buddy. You pick up and deliver at the same time?
That's right. So pretty much in the mornings, you deliver, the afternoons, you're full, and you go back. But today, they had to send 2 more drivers for all the pickups because they had like 2.5 trailers load. So normally done my delivery about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I've done stuff from you before, and it's usually around noon or so.
Yeah, today's been like supposedly things are slowing down and stuff.
Yeah.
But on this route, no, it's that busy.
Alright guys, so you seen I got the hog feeder loaded. I think I got to assemble it. It wasn't a problem getting it from the semi into our truck. And I got this little box here. We're going to try to put those chickens in there. And we got our friend Sawyer Ridge Farm here. What do you know, guys?
Howdy, howdy.
So, let's hear the story about how you got these Cornish cross chickens and why you guys decided to sell us half of them.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, we got the Cornish cross, and this is our first time doing the meat chickens. If y'all watched our channel, and we got about like 52 of them, and we knew we kind of didn't need that many.
Yeah.
And so we put them up for kind of for sale to see if anyone else wanted some. And Kevin kind of hit us up and said, hey, he'd be interested in them. So he's over here picking them up.
Yep.
Yeah, so like I was telling you guys earlier, me and Rachel was talking about getting some anyways, and we get online, just start checking out prices, and it says back ordered until June or July or whatever. And they put something on Facebook, and I seen it, or maybe it was on YouTube, I don't remember, but I left a comment, and we started talking, and it actually worked out good. So like I said earlier, we're kind of helping each other out, I guess, because you guys don't want all 50.
Yeah, we didn't need that many of them.
Yeah. And so you guys will have some fresh chicken meat.
So we're going to get this box. Hopefully they stay in it. My big dog crate was full of straw and rainwater. I didn't want to put that in this truck, so we're going to walk over here and check out these little chicks. All right, guys, so here is the chicken brooder they got set up. So luckily these things ain't too big yet, and I still have time to get a chicken tractor built. So we're going to try to catch these, and Jacob's going to count them since he's so good at math.
I have an extra in there.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we got 26 of these chicks in the box, and I don't know, this is going to be another learning experience for us as well as the Sawyers. We've never really raised meat chickens. We have one time, but we didn't really do it right, and it was a long time ago. What are your guys' plans on raising them? Once you get them out of this brooder, where are you going to put these things?
So we are actually in the process, we're going to be putting them in a chicken tractor. So if you ever watch kind of Joe Salatin, he it's going to be kind of his kind of design.
With the cattle panels or just a flat one?
No, it's going to be flat.
Okay, so it's going to be like 2 foot tall?
Yeah, it's going to be 2 foot tall, and it's going to be 8 by 8.
Right.
And that, doing the square foot method, because they say chickens need about 1.5 to 2 square feet, and that'll do all the ones we have right now. And next year, if we want to do a little more, we'd still be able to handle all those. Okay, so we're gonna do it, and like I said, I still got to get to Lowe's and get the lumber, and because these things grow super fast. Rachel and I is gonna build a tractor, but we're gonna do the John Scovich one. Okay. That's like I think it's 6 by 10, but it has the 1/2-inch EMT conduit. Yeah. And you put a tarp over it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And it's got wheels on the back, so you can kind of move it around easy. Yeah. We're gonna try that, and if it works, once we get it built and it works, if it works good for these, we're gonna build one for our quail and try to do that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty good.
So guys, like I said earlier, Sawyer Ridge Farm, they just hit 20,000 subscribers like super fast.
It's crazy.
They've been doing awesome. When did you guys start? Like really?
We started in October. It was the very end of October of 2019. So about 7 months.
And we did a collaboration like back in November or something. Yeah. You guys were at like, I don't even know, like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, and now already they are at 20,000. So go check them out. Go subscribe to their channel. Tell them Hidden Heights Farm sent you. I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel, watch Dutch's and Daniel's, kind of watch all of the same group. But I know there's some out there that don't know these guys. So go check them out and follow their progress on their meat chickens as well. And I don't know where their goats went. They have Kiko goats also. So be sure to come check out their channel. Tell them we sent you. Okay, so I just made it back home with these Cornish cross chicks, and the Sawyer said that all these are males. They actually order them all males because the males actually grow a little quicker than the pullets do, and the males are actually a little more expensive, of course. So we got them in here. I got a couple of turkeys in here still, and they are already bigger than these turkeys, and those turkeys are about a week old. These guys are about a week old. And they just grow from day one. They just start putting on the pounds. Well, from day one they start putting on the weight, not pounds, but I mean every day you can come out here and you can pick one up and you can pretty much just tell the difference in how much they weigh. It is amazing. These things are bred to just gain weight fast and put on the mass. That way they are brought up to butcher size really quickly. And the way we're going to do it, I'm going to try to build a chicken tractor hopefully this week or this weekend. And that way, as soon as they're ready to go out, they can be on grass 24/7. Every day we'll feed them, water them, and then maybe every day or every other day we'll move them just enough to where they get fresh grass every day. Because they will eat grass, and that gives them a little bit of a different diet. They get sunshine, they get grass, they'll get bugs, all that good stuff. And what we'll probably do, this is going to be an experiment batch for us, but we got some electric netting, and what we'll probably do is probably make a perimeter around their tractor. That way we don't have any weird predators coming. We do have the livestock guardian dogs that will protect them, probably Mojo on this one. And but that way they kind of stay in their pen, and the goats don't bother them if we put them in the goat pen. I don't even know which part of our pasture we're going to put them in yet, so we'll stay tuned for that. We'll have to figure all that out once I get this thing built. But right now, I got to get this thing out of my truck so I can go put my truck back in the garage. So guys, like I said, check out the Sawyers. Luckily, they had these chicks, and it's good to know other homesteaders, and they are actually another local YouTube channel. They live in a town just across from us. So you got Dutch, you got Sawyers, you got us, you got Jason Crocker that don't live too far away. And we can always rely on each other to come through on things like this. And it's just something you do, a good deed. And we actually helped each other out with this little chicken project, I guess you can say. So it's always fun working with other YouTubers. So I look forward to seeing their chickens when they get raised up to what weight they want them at, and they're going to butcher theirs. And I think we're all going to borrow Dutch's feather plucker, because neither one of us have one, and he actually bought one last year, and he told both of us that we could borrow it whenever we're ready to butcher them. So guys, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you on the next video.